Value refers to the light and dark areas within an artwork. Everything in life has a certain value of lightness and darkness. Black and white are the extremes, and gray tones are in between. We use value to show form and depth, and it is the primary element that is used to show realism of a subject. A gradation is a gradual change from light to dark. When describing value, it's important to explain what you see in regards to the light to dark tones. Explain how value changes to show form, depth, and the realism of a subject. Every day I wake up and I put on my makeup. First I start with my foundation. Then I add my eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, and then I add blush. The eyeshadow helps to define my eyes by darkening the creases. It makes them stand out, and the blush helps to deepen my cheekbones to give them some form. Did you realize I just showed you an example of value? Now let's apply it. Here are examples of value within artwork. Let's describe what we see. In this two-dimensional surrealist drawing of a figure amongst the clouds, there is a wide range of the element of value. This image uses a range of black to white, with various gray tones in the middle. For example, the background of the sky is primary white, with very little shades of value. In contrast to this light value are the darker shades of gray and black of the figure, and the outlines of the clouds. In this three-dimensional sculpture of a leather bird mask, there is a color range of light to dark with several tints in the middle. In the center of the mask, there is the lightest value of white. As the color transitions along the wings of the mask, the value slowly darkens and is the darkest at the tips of the wings with a magenta pink color. In this black and white digital photo of a peace sign carved into a tree, there is a full range of light to dark using the element of value. We see the darkest value of black in the dark shadows of the branches and the crevices of the bark. On the surface of the tree and in the background of the sky, there are several gray tones. The tree where the light hits and the highlight areas of the bark, we see the lightest range of value with whites and very light values of gray. The video shows a wave of black, gray, and white textured implied sand. As the wave moves up, the surface lightens and darkens, creating a gradation of light to dark in a rolling fashion. The light to dark areas are inconsistent and unevenly spread throughout the animation. The ingredients that represents value is a pile of twisted fluted whipped cream, which shows a range of tones from white to darker gray. The lightest part being on the right, and as you move to the left, it gets darker in tone. Also, a pile of smashed up Oreo cookies and one cookie open and turned up to show the lightest part of the cookie, which is the white filling. The crumbled cookies are thrown out into the surface of the plate, and as you move from left to right, the value shade becomes darker.